Once upon a time, at the edge of a deep and peaceful forest, lived a tiny little elephant named Chintu. He lived lovingly with his mommy and daddy in a cozy little home made of trees and flowers. In that jungle, there was a small school. All the baby animals would go there every day, carrying their tiny little bags and excited hearts. One bright morning, the baby animals decided to play a fun game. Each animal would come forward and make their special sound. The little lion stepped forward first. He let out a mighty roar. Everyone gasped and clapped. Next came the monkey. He jumped and screamed, then waddled in the baby bear. He growled with a deep, rumbly voice. Everyone cheered. Then it was the baby cow's turn. She mooed sweetly. Moo! Everyone encouraged her with happy claps. And now, finally, it was Chintu's turn. Chintu stepped forward. He raised his little trunk, took a deep breath, but nothing came out. He tried again and again, but no sound came. All the kids began to laugh loudly. Poor Chintu. His ears drooped. His eyes filled with tears. His head hung low in shame. Without saying a word, he slowly walked out of school. He kept walking, deeper and deeper into the forest. Behind a big mossy rock, he sat down, all alone. And there, he cried. Softly at first, then a little louder. "Why can't I make a sound?" he whispered. "Is something wrong with me? Am I not a real elephant?" But Chintu did not give up. From the very next day, he woke up early, walked into the quiet forest, stood tall near that same big rock, and practiced. He lifted his trunk, took a deep breath, and tried. Nothing at first, but he kept going, day after day. Morning after morning, one afternoon, something terrible happened. A fierce leopard entered the jungle and slowly crept toward the school. The door was open, and he quietly slipped inside. He looked around, and then grinned at the baby animals. The baby animals froze in fear. No one knew what to do. And then, a powerful sound echoed through the trees. It was Chintu. He had finally found his voice. It was strong, loud, and full of courage. The leopard panicked. His eyes widened in fear. He turned around and ran. Chintu ran after him, and the leopard disappeared into the deep jungle. The baby animals ran out and hugged Chintu. "You did it! You saved us! You're a true hero, Chintu!" Chintu smiled. His trunk lifted with pride. And from that day on, no one ever laughed at him again. So remember, never give up. What feels like a weakness today could become your greatest strength tomorrow. Our brave little Chintu at least deserves one like. And for more heartwarming stories, don't forget to subscribe to Coco Django.